That's particularly apparent at Oregon. The Ducks had to replace 4 starters from last year's Final Four team and responded by adding a pair of graduate transfers, Elijah Brown from New Mexico and Mikhail McIntosh from Illinois State. They joined Georgetown transfer Paul White, who sat out 2016-17 due to NCAA transfer rules. Brown could have the biggest impact of the newcomers after leading New Mexico in scoring the last 2 seasons. We knew we were going to be losing a lot of scorers, and he had scored very well, Oregon coach Dana Altman said. We do have to improve his efficiency. His shooting percentages, his assist-to-turnover ratio have to improve. But I think he's a very gifted offensive player. Defending national champion North Carolina also added a graduate transfer by signing Cameron Johnson from Pittsburgh, while South Carolina is hoping former Delaware guard Corey Holden can help the Gamecocks make up for all the backcourt firepower they lost from their Final Four team. Everybody loves him, North Carolina coach Roy Williams said of Johnson. He's worked extremely hard in practice, and I expect he's going to be a very good player for us. Here's a look at some transfers poised to make an impact this season. As this list shows, some teams are following Oregon's model in relying on multiple transfers. G. Elijah Brown, F. Mikhail McIntosh and F. Paul White. Oregon. Height class: Brown, 6'4" senior. McIntosh, 6'7" senior. White, 6'9" junior. Former school: Brown, New Mexico and Butler. McIntosh, Illinois State. White, Georgetown. Notes: Brown, the son of Golden State Warriors assistant coach Mike Brown, averaged 18.9 points, 5.2 rebounds and 3.1 assists last season at New Mexico to earn second-team All-Mountain West honors. He was a first-team All-Mountain West selection 2 years ago when he had 21.7 points and 5.5 rebounds per game. McIntosh was a second-team All-Missouri Valley Conference choice last season with 12.5 points and 5.6 rebounds per game. White had 5 points and 2.8 rebounds per game for Georgetown 2 seasons ago. G. Jalen Hudson and G. Igor Kaulachov, Florida. Height class: Hudson, 6'6" junior. Kaulachov, 6'5" senior. Former schools: Hudson, Virginia Tech. Kaulachov, Rice and Arizona State. Notes: both Hudson and Kaulachov should play major roles for Florida as the Gators look to contend for a Southeastern Conference title. Hudson missed last season due to NCAA transfer rules after scoring 8.4 points per game for Virginia Tech in 2015-16. Hudson led the Gators in scoring in each of their 2 exhibition games. Kaulachov, who began his college career at Arizona State, comes to Florida as a graduate transfer after averaging 18.2 points and 8.9 rebounds for Rice last season to earn first-team All-Conference USA honors. G. Cameron Johnson, North Carolina. Height class: 6'8" junior. Former school: Pittsburgh. Notes: Johnson started all 33 games for Pittsburgh last season and was the Panthers' top 3-point shooter. He averaged 11.9 points, 4.5 rebounds and 2.3 assists while making 41.5%, 78 of 188, of his 3-point attempts. North Carolina should know him well, as Johnson matched a career high by scoring 24 points last season against the eventual national champion Tar Heels. Although Johnson is coming to North Carolina as a graduate transfer, he has 2 years of eligibility remaining because he took a medical redshirt in 2014-15. G. Caleb Martin, G. Cody Martin and G. Kendall Stevens, Nevada. Height class: Caleb Martin, 6'7" junior. Cody Martin, 6'7" junior. Stevens, 6'7" senior. Notes: the Martin twins were both part-time starters at North Carolina State before sitting out last season due to NCAA transfer rules. Caleb Martin averaged 11.4 points and 4.7 rebounds in 2015-16. Cody Martin had 6 points, 4.4 rebounds and 2.3 assists per game that season. Stevens averaged 8.7 points in 2014-15 and 6.1 points in 2015-16 for Purdue before sitting out last season. Stevens averaged 22.3 points in Nevada's 3 exhibition games. F. Malik Newman, Kansas. Height class, 6'3", sophomore. Former school, Mississippi State. Notes: the former McDonald's All-American was rated as the nation's number 8 overall prospect in his high school class, according to a composite ranking of recruiting sites compiled by 247 Sports. He averaged 11.3 points at Mississippi State in 2015-16, before sitting out last season due to NCAA transfer rules. Newman has been named the Big 12 preseason newcomer of the year.